Alright guys, this is NBA Fanduel Lineup for November 28, 2017. We got some games and there's a lot of interesting games, a lot of good options here too. Starting out with the center position, let's see. I'm going with Gortat. I think he's the best cheap option here. He could easily put at least 30 Fanduel points. I mean, last game, yeah, it was 13. Minnesota, they don't do too good defending the centers and the power forwards. So I kind of like Gortat here. I think he could get you at least 30 FanDuel points. For his value, that's pretty cheap. Of course, I mean there's better options up there, but this is who I'm going with if I want to get a better player. Like LeBron. No, I'm going with Ty Gibson. Yeah, man, he's been doing it. I think he's the best option here. I mean, against Washington, picking up 36, 40, 36. Yeah, I think he could get you at least 30 FanDuel points. So he's another good cheap option right here. You go with Zach Randolph. He didn't do too good against Golden State, but before that, I mean, he's been doing pretty good. Milwaukee's a little tougher, so I just don't like that matchup that much. Of course, with favors, if you want to pay up a little bit more, which is not too bad, he could also be a good option here too. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting options right now. I'm going with the rookie over here, Markkanen, whatever, however you pronounce his name. Let's just say Lowry. Against Phoenix last time, he put up 41 FanDuel points. Phoenix is not a good team, just like the Bulls ain't a good team. So it's not bad to put a lot of Phoenix and Chicago games. I think it's gonna be a lot of scoring right here, no defense. So yeah, I'm picking him up for that same reason because it's Phoenix. I'm picking Valentine. He's a really good cheap option. I mean, if you want to go cheap, go with Valentine. You want to go more expensive, then of course all these other guys. Warren is a great option. Had a great game against Chicago last time. Butler's been doing great too. The Greek Freak is back and he's putting around the same FanDuel points. If you want to go, I'm going with LeBron. I was debating with the Greek Freak. I mean, it's against Miami, and I think even though Miami's a different team completely, it's still that motivation to beat them. Maybe they'll go easy, but Miami's a tough team, and that's a good challenge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it's not gonna be a blowout. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I could see LeBron playing pretty good. Let me just get Brendan Beal real quick and go with the same reason with Wade. It's again his former team. He has a lot of, there's a lot of heart in there. There's a lot of history, and like I said, it's not in Miami. They're playing in Cleveland. I think if it was in Miami, then Wade's the obvious pick. But because it's in Cleveland, I mean, he's been doing good. I mean, at the beginning of the season, he started out bad. Nobody was picking him up, but now he's picking up. His numbers are going up. I can see him playing at least 30 minutes a game. I mean, I think they'll do that for him because it's against Miami. So, yeah, he's a really good option right here. I also like Devin Booker. I don't think he's gonna be out. Wiggins is also a really great option against the Wizards. I'm going with Beal because John Wall's not injured, so he's the number one top guy for the team, and I think he could put at least those numbers, over 40 FanDuel points. So that's why I'm picking him there. These are my two cheap options. I like Murray a lot. He's a really good cheap option here. Last game he did really good. Before that, I mean, he was only getting 24 minutes. I mean, that's the only thing I don't like. But I still think he's a good cheap option here for 5,000. You go with Fraser. Well, for example, right now I got also Jones. And if Jeff Teague is playing, then Jones is not a great option. And if that's the case, either going with Fraser, which I'm not sure because he's not getting, even when John Wall's out, he's not getting tons a minute. I really like Mike James, and I think that's where I would go. If you guys want to do that, Mike James will be a good option. If Jeff Teague is not playing, then Jones. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I mean, he had a monster game. I mean, he played 38 minutes and put up 51 Fanduel points. So, yeah, that's who I'm going with if Jeff Teague is not playing. But anyways, this is my lineup. Let me know what you guys think. I'll try to update you guys if there's any updates. 30, these games starts at 7. At 6:30, I should have something up there or close to 7. But hopefully, by 6:30, I'll give you any updates if I make any changes. But yeah, good luck, everybody.